Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it will be the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Cleveland. They juked him. Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, a former Blue Hen out of Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
And what a marvel, Joe Flacco.
More on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Flacco looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Direction at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is going to have the Browns first down as he's able to.
Quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely.
A field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And that is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And when he came out of college, we all knew he had the chance to be one of the better quarterbacks in the league. He got there in short fashion and elevates everyone around him. Led the league in passing last year with nearly 5,000 yards and had 43 touchdown passes. He's hoping to get his team back to the playoffs after falling just short a season ago.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. So they'll get nothing out. They go play action with Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took.
Flacco from the gun. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they went past midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And throw through through contact and short of the sticks.
Third down, Flacco from the gun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. DeAndre Carter, 37 yards. And the Browns are able to widen their advantage. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then
they need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals first down.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here.
5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Flacco. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the... On 1st down, it's 4th. And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Flacco. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need it.
They're going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 24. And they'll begin by running the option. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll... Again, it's Burrow. Able to find another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he's taken down inside the 30. Out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game and a half that makes it feel like much. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, 27 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play. And it's blocked. The Browns have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember
coming up, let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Burrow looking to pass. That is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him throw that challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Lines up a very good call there defensively. Now Flacco. Able to find Tillman. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24. Now Flacco. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Ford. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford, 15 yards. As these guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now it's Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 17 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Facing 3rd and 5. Flacco. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8 yards to pick up the first. Third down. Flacco from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And force the fourth down.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but
Outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete.
Almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, but executed successfully on that play.
Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshivas, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, on that connection, it looked like they matched down a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Flacco. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. Send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down 27. To throw, Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
I got the sense that the defense created a little more.
Second and 2. Burrow. And that's complete to Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching. Here's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. They'll come up now on second down. Throwing, Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
In football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on fourth down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Work in the middle of the field.
Line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got one timeout left. Want to save it.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Takes this to the 32. Here's second down. Burrow. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. This one came right down to the wire. CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it